We'll go with that. That should work for this marathon. All right, so countdown. I'm gonna be going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, so welcome to Crystalis. If you've played this before, you know how good it is. If you haven't played it before, you should go play it, just not the GBC version. Not a lot to say right now. Just kind of getting prepped. Let's see what we get for... Ooh, good spawn. And also good spawn, but troll movement. Now, the one thing you're going to notice about this game is that I go out of my way to kill enemies a lot. There's mandatory grinding in this game. There's a lot of checkpoints in terms of level that you simply can't even damage the enemies unless you're high enough level. Even if your attack power is actually high enough, you can't damage them without being high enough level. So I do have to stop and grind every once in a while. It's probably the one big downside of the game. That and the hitboxes are pretty bad. But it is an SNK game, so yeah. We don't expect a lot from SNK sometimes. Just woke that guy up by stabbing him. That's perfectly normal in this world, I guess. There's another instance where you can do it, but we'll be skipping that. I also threw a key across the room, and it apparently worked. Either that or I just have really good aim at getting it in that tiny-ass keyhole. Okay, so first little bit of grinding here. This one's actually really quick, depending on what the slime does. Well, that's a bad start. Okay. That was me. Okay, that's all set. That's gonna do one loop around here. And level 2. Now we can damage the things in this cave. Turn the magic on early. Normally I wait to turn it on until I get the ball of wind, but for safety I'm turning it on now. Okay, so we've had 2 despawns so far. Let's see. Slime's despawned. Being really careful around those red slimes because they can poison me. Poison is really dangerous this early in the game. I have one backup antidote just in case, but I really don't want to have to use it here if I don't have to. It's going to put me at 30 experience. So I need 2 red slimes and a serpent. Okay, now I'm good to go. No, these are the same slimes that were in Athena. Just FYI. Just gotta be up against the wall. Alright, first boss coming up. He is RNG Hell. Because he randomly teleports around the room. Okay. That was not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay, now we're gonna hope I don't get trolled out here. Okay, there's a despawn. Oh god, I am one hit from death. Thankfully there's a checkpoint as soon as I came out of the cave, so we're okay there. Alright, we made it to town. That's good. I'm gonna use the inn first, because I'm almost dead and have no magic left. And then we're gonna go, 5-finger discount some items. Alright, so I just, quote-unquote, bought 7 pairs of warp boots for free. Because there's a glitch in this game where if there's an empty slot next to an item and you move the cursor just right, you can get the item for the price of the next listed item. So if it's an empty slot, it's free. Oop. Okay, please don't troll tomatoes. Those red bugs, I don't know what they're actually supposed to be, but we just call them tomatoes because they kind of look like it. Alright, had to come to this town to trigger it as a warp point. That's what that's the trigger for the next sequence, which is to go fight Storm. Oh god. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna fight Storm. Good fight, Storm. That was a really engaging fight. So that trick was found over the summer. That if you just teleport out of there, and you have to teleport to Leaf. If you teleport to Oak, you'll automatically lose the fight. And if you teleport to Bryn Mawr, you soft lock the game. But teleporting to Leaf, you win the fight. Like, something to do with what town you're in makes a difference. I don't know why, it just does. But, yeah, doing that saves 15 seconds over getting an optimal round 3 fight with him. And it reduces the RNG by a fuckload, because, yeah, he was a major point of contention for how bad the RNG can be sometimes. Alright, so we're gonna go do a bit of grinding. I gotta get to most of the way to level 4. And these mushrooms are the best way to do it. Since they're worth 8 a pop. I'm gonna kill woodcutters every chance that I can, because they're still worth 5, and as long as they're in the way, it's worth it. Okay, they're not far enough over this time. I'm gonna try not to use too much MP right now. Okay, that guy down bottom's coming up. I'm going to want to get rid of him quickly, because he'll cause despawns. Okay, a coin was left. That might lead to a despawn. The coins that drop after an enemy dies do take up a spawn slot, so I have to make sure I'm picking up pretty much all of them when I'm trying to kill stuff. See, like that mushroom just despawned. Though that could have been just because it was a projectile on the screen, because those take up spawn slots too. A little more experience. I'm almost there. Okay, hopefully these two both respawned. There we go. Alright, got one more That's fine. Enter and exit here. That creates a checkpoint because I entered an area where I can save the game. I'm going to be doing that in a few areas. Whoa, tomato was on point. Okay, that's all the kills I need here. So we're going to head up to the boss. Okay. Just enough room to fire at him from the sides like this. Shit, I hate this bug. He is a massive troll. Not lined up right. There we go. That wasn't a bad fight. Not a good fight, but not a bad one. Okay, turn that on, this off, this on. And we're gonna go use the inn, just for safety. Because marathon run and anything can happen, and the next area is really fucking dangerous. We're also gonna restock my warp boots real quick. Normally I just go with straight up 8 warp boots and no antidotes for a record run, but marathon safety, of course. And we level up right as I'm entering the area where I need to be level 5. Be careful here. Careful! I say careful, then I get hit. Spider, please. Be careful on these guys because they can poison. Like that. Okay, wait until he's dead to burn the antidote. That was not the direction I was facing. Get over here, you. Spiders. Spider hitboxes are awful. Okay, spiders here. But yeah, those purple serpents, those guys can poison. I don't want to be poisoned right now. This place is the longest section of the game where I go without a checkpoint, and if I die, I lose a lot of time. So I gotta be really careful here to not take too much damage. As I say that... okay, that was not right. God, they are trolling like nobody's business right now. I'm gonna have to play it real safe now. Yeah, you're probably gonna need the extra kill. Actually, I didn't need the extra kill, but whatever. Yeah, that's all the healing I'm gonna get. Yeah, I knew you were gonna be there, buddy. This medical herb for later. Yeah, I'm gonna play it really safe around these guys that can poison. Poison right now is lethal. Okay, I'll switch to this, because that spider is trolling. Spiders also have the worst hitboxes in the game, by a long shot, and now I'm one hit from death. Now I'm gonna have to play it super safe. Where is he? Okay, we made it. I'm alive. Oh, shit. There's a way to drop items, I know that much. Okay, so I shouldn't have overloaded on warp boots. I forgot about that. Okay, fire. Keep that on. Turn this on. I legit forgot that that I had a maximum item capacity. Because I never hit that in speedruns. So it's not something I think about. Okay, one more kill and I'll be leveled. Alright, good. Okay, so I actually don't even need any kills here, which is a little rare. Whoa. Okay, so he's going to be right in the middle. So I'm going to do a skip here. You probably won't know what it is. Ah, I fucked it up. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Second try is not bad. There's a barrier there that's supposed to prevent you from being able to come up here until you trigger a couple certain events, but I skipped all those events, so the barrier's still there. But there's a small hole between the hitboxes of said barrier that allows me to just walk right through it. It's 1 pixel watt. It's just big enough that I can walk through it. Like, it's pixel perfect positioning. Also, this game has no depth physics, so I can jump and hit enemies, and they can't hit me. As long as I'm in the air, they can't hit me. Get over here. Okay, those guys can poison too. So a little more I gotta do some more grinding here. I need to get to 975 experience. And this is pretty much the best way to do it right here. It's gonna be a little boring for a moment, but just kind of bear with me. Just realized I didn't hit my last split. I have live split running on my end just to kind of keep track of how I'm doing. I always forget to split at teleport. Almost done. Just a few more of these. One more. Alright, we're done with the grind. So, jumping prevents anything on the ground from actually hitting me. Projectiles still can, but enemies and melee attacks cannot touch me. Like that. Okay, good. He was going left. Bad luck here. Over here, dude. Left? Come on. Over here! You do not engage these guys in melee. They will destroy you. It's like 3 hits from touching them, and I think 4 from their swords will just outright kill you. So there's supposed to be villagers in there from when they kidnapped everyone in the village of Leaf, but I never triggered those events, so it never happened. Okay, this room here is actually a checkpoint, so in case I die against the upcoming boss, I'll be able to restart from there. Come on, get up against the wall. Turn that back on, and we're gonna hope this boss doesn't troll because he is RNG number 2. That's actually a really good start. Wow, really good fight. Nope. Yeah, that works. Trying to remember what spells I want equipped. But I don't want any right now because I want to have the rabbit boots active. Okay, let's get the paralysis spell. That'll be very useful in multiple places. Probably not in the ones you think it's actually useful. Stay at the inn here because obviously I need it after that. And we're off to the waterfall cave. And Marathon Safety going to create a checkpoint right there, just in case. Because those guys can poison. And this area is really, really dangerous, because I do have to do another grind here. It's not a long one, but the enemies kill me in 3 hits. So I need to be... So I'm going to be playing it a little safe. But yeah, that checkpoint's there just in case. By the way, you're supposed to have a flute of lime to get through here. Nice work, guys. God, I don't like Medusas! Medusas are very dangerous. This is what I'm actually going to be grinding on in just a moment when I get the Sword of Water. But they do, about over a third of my health. So this whole entire area is really scary. And Sword of Water. We're going to switch to Paralysis. And this spell is going to come in really handy around here. But these guys all give 50 experience a pop. I need 1,500. That's good. You just stopped for me. Whoa! Okay. So paralyzed enemies still can hurt me if I touch them. Okay, 400 more. Okay, I need another 5 kills. Two more. And we're done. Stay at the inn, because I'm now out of MP. I need to be level 8 before I can start killing enemies in the next area. But there's just enough enemies so I can get that. Well, got that a little early, but he was conveniently in the way, so I'll take it. Paralysis. Just gonna skip all the enemies out here, if any spawn. Yeah, that guy did spawn this time, of course. Oh god, don't want to touch these guys, they poison. Okay, yeah, I should be good for right now. Okay, so poison isn't quite as bad right now, but paralysis is. Paralysis means I can't charge my sword, which means I can't break walls. So, I don't want to be paralyzed. Poison actually isn't as bad as you would think. So I can just use the inn when I get back to town. And I'd actually rather get poisoned than actually take a hit, because these guys all hurt pretty damn hard, hit pretty hard, like that. Okay, now we're healing. I should have switched to this and this. Just use the inn here. It's a few seconds lost, but not a huge deal. So now I gotta go pick up one more item. That item I just picked up is gonna be used later. It's actually for a required side quest. Ooh, God, get away from me. Okay, good. I get the magic pixel. Those guys stand just far enough apart that you can't hit them both unless you're on, like, this magic pixel. Really, really irritating. Not much experience to go to get my level. This time I don't actually even have to stop and grind. I just get it on my way through. Oh god, the troll pattern. Alright, there's my level. And I'm poisoned. Actually, I should have killed that guy. That would have saved me a... I'll be alright. Teleport. teleport this and this. So I'll heal the poison in a little bit. I have enough to make it. So by using warp boots, I can get out of that cutscene and warp here just ever so slightly faster. Now we're going to use the inn because poison. So fire, ball's fine. I don't want any spells, and fog lamp. If you couldn't tell, there's a lot of menuing in this game. It takes a lot of memorization to know what menus to use and when. I'm still not 100% on it. I gotta sit down and grind it out. So hey, dolphin, by the way. Okay, so to be able to enter the dungeon here, I have to trigger Joel as at that town there, which is Joel, as a warp point. Otherwise, it won't let me in. I also have to make a detour into here and pick up this pendant that's in the river, that's just sitting in the water. Because why not? More grinding. I gotta go all the way to 11 this time, but I'm gonna be skipping an entire dungeon. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to go all the way to 11. And these enemies here are worth 960 per loop. So it's a pretty damn good experience. Why didn't you die? Stupid land there. So hitting level 10 means these guys all take one less stab apiece. So this speeds it up just slightly. That one up there is kind of a troll. If he moves up too far, it's really easy to end up just getting off the dolphin onto the shore. Okay, that hit's fine. I'd rather take the hit here than get poisoned. Okay, just a couple of more loops. I think 2 more. Yep, exactly 1 more loop. Actually, I'm gonna not kill that last one, because there's an enemy out here that I have to kill anyway. Okay, I don't have any spells equipped. That's good. I gotta kill him anyway to clear him out of the way. Oh, wow! First try! Okay, so jumping off the dolphin like that, and activating what we call ghetto flight, is a frame-perfect jump. I have to jump at the exact same frame I dismount the dolphin, Getting it first try is really rare. Okay, Paralysis Love Pendant. Get out of there. Let's see. Work boots. Change water. Yeah, that'll work. Replant. No, I don't want to change yet. You move slower while you're transformed, so I want to stay out of it as much as possible. This town hates men, so if you're not disguised as a woman, they won't let you in. And now I need to transform into a guard to get these guys to let me by. Apparently seeing me unchange afterwards doesn't bother them at all. Need to activate that as a warp point, not for any triggers, but because it's, I need to return there later anyway. So now we're off to the Rebels' hideout, which is called Shiren. You get to hear more of this really awesome music. This is one of the best tracks in the game right here. It's called On the Mountain. This part here is not on the mountain, by the way. We're going to transform into Stom. These guards are just going to walk right by. And I'm going to thank them for letting me sneak into the town by stealing their armor. I just bought $11,000 worth of armor for nothing. Stay at the inn. Now we're off to get the Sword of Thunder. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to see if I can get lucky on these puddles. That's not lucky on the first one. Did get lucky on the second one, though. Got a bird. And no luck on those two, but I think the bird made up for it. Barrier, very underrated spell. Not just useful in this area, but useful in a lot of areas. Oh, we're gonna turn my magic off because we got some more grinding to do. I gotta go most of the way to 13. We call this guy here Bert. And he's the best source of experience for quite a while, actually. Oh, that was too high. Oh, maybe not. Bert, as you can see, is kind of nearsighted. He can't quite tell where I am. But he's worth a lot of experience. Okay, there's level 12. Now I need to go 16,000 into this level. Also, unfortunately, during this run, I really can't do a lot of, can't really look at chat very often, because there's pretty much no downtime. So, sorry if I'm not reading any comments or anything. Alright, one more kill. That was a pretty good grind session. I didn't get hit too much. Let's see, Puddle Luck. Oop. That should be about where I want it. Ooh, he was in a bad spot. Was expecting him to be a lot higher up than that. Let's see how this area treats me. Ooh, God, this area is kind of dangerous. Sword of Thunder, get. Just gonna use the inn for good measure. This, warp boots, and barrier. That's right. Back to Shiren. Now we've got Mato, who's really, really RNG. He's not that dangerous for this fight, though. Ah, shit! I cast it too early. There's a bug with the water magic in that if you cast it too early after the previous one finishes, it will take the MP but not cast the spell. Okay, so I'm doing really good experience-wise. I shouldn't need to kill anything on the way outside of the four I normally do in Goa Fortress. See if the flying tomatoes in here behave. Making this detour to go get the power ring, it's actually a required accessory, and it's best to get it as early as possible. What it does is it increases my attack power by whatever my level happens to be. Oh god, this guy is catching up quick! And I'm paralyzed. I should have equipped warp boots at the same time. Actually, I had to switch when I got up here anyway, so it didn't matter too much. Alright, we need Thunder, Barrier, and Power Ring. We need Paralysis. I'm gonna make sure to not go up the wrong damn staircase this time. Two more kills. One more and he'll be right in my way up here. Need to be level 13 to hurt this next boss. I got a free kill. What do you know? Right, wind barrier. Uh-oh. Wow, he did not play nice. Also, that 102.26 I mentioned that I got last night is from Start of Control, which I'm pretty sure they started the timer when I said go, which it's about 15 seconds to when you actually gain control. So whatever their timer says, subtract 15 off of that to actually get to get my timing. So we're gonna see if we get the troll enemies here. There are flying enemies in this area that, until SGDQ 2013, neither myself nor Uranium Anchor actually knew they even existed. The first time we'd ever seen them was in that run where I got trolled by them pretty hard. Still no idea what caused them, what actually causes them to spawn. Switch to fire. And hard boss. Oh, the bat didn't spawn this time. That's unusual. That spider did despawn, though. Gonna make a quick detour here to grab this magic ring. I'm gonna need that later. And a little more grinding. This one doesn't take too long, though. Need to go all the way to 14. However, these guys are worth 1280 a pop, so it doesn't actually take that long, unless they despawn like that. Still no idea what causes the despawns around here. Couple more kills. Okay, one last kill. Unfortunately, it's this one instead of the other one. I'd much rather it be this one, but I'll take the extra experience into the next level. So now we're going to head for the boss, which is going to be Mado round 2. Ah, Medusas. Wow. Never seen 3 of them standing there before. So let's charge that up. We're going to walk in here. There's going to be a moth. I'm going to kill it. Turn that off and this to here. This is really dangerous, this area. Getting hit while you're on a platform automatically knocks you off. Getting hit by a paralysis beam also knocks you off. Fuck! You asshole! Where the hell am I? So yeah, that happens. Shit. There was very little I could do about that. Also, RIP headphone users. There was very, very little I could have done about that. Ooh, God. Well, thanks a lot, dude. That was just flat-out trolling, and there was no way to avoid it. And I'm paralyzed. There was nothing I could have done to avoid that one. These guys are playing really strong right now. You can't jump over paralysis beams. There's no way. It'll automatically hit me anyway. Alright, now we're past them. See, I just lost a lot of time because of severe trolling. Wow, good fight. Of course I get a really good fight when it doesn't matter anymore. You can jump before the platform gets to the other side, but it's risky because the collision detection with the platforms is really bad. Nice job. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna heal it. He didn't pop up. So those two falls cost me about a minute and a half. I was actually 10 seconds ahead of the record, as of the previous split. Oh, why didn't that kill him? Apparently my shots weren't connecting, even though I was right in his hitbox. Okay. Oh, wrong item. Huh, apparently I'm still poisoned. That should be alright. So I'm gonna make one last detour to get the Bow of Sun. Because I can't get it until I have the flight spell, so I have to make a backtrack here to get to grab it now. I should switch to wind. Goa. Gonna use the inn for safety. I got 2, that's not bad. MP is actually looking good, so I'm going to skip the inn here. One last grind, gotta go most of the way to 16. Hit him, please. Okay, there's 15. Damn it. Can't afford to leave that poison on right now. Hey, get back here. MP's running a lot lower than I want it to be. I'm way ahead on experience now. Normally I stop around 32, but I got an extra loop there. Good job. Fuck it, I'm just going with it. Just gonna dodge this guy. Good boss. I'm gonna do that. I'll get the poison off now. MP's still looking good though. I should be alright. Flight. Should only need 3 of them, and I'll get them in the next room, because this one's really too dangerous to be trying to fight them in. Those rays are probably the most deadly thing in the game. Because they turn you into a slime. And you can't do anything as a slime. Oh god, that's bad. Those flying guys are really dangerous, too. Uh-oh! Okay, level 16. We're ready to go. Oh, that's really dangerous. I don't like being that low. take the hit intentionally because it changes his AI a bit. Oh, God! Good pattern, good pattern, good pattern! One more? Ah, you suck. Oh, there's the pattern again! Opal statue for the win. Opal statue got burned right at the end. That's actually good. Because now I don't have to worry about unequipping it. Okay, you gotta wait a moment. Then come over here. Okay, let's see if these guys up top are gonna herd correctly. This way. Okay. Hardest hurting is up here with these three guys. I did not want to pop that early. This way. This way. This way! There we go. Alright. That went pretty decent. And final quote-unquote boss. But as anyone who's played this game knows, the final boss was the one I just beat. And he's dead. And get ready for time. Time. 103.46. That's not bad. That's I'll take that for a marathon run. Would have been a hell of a lot better if I didn't get trolled and go a fortress. Look at my splits real quick. Son of a bitch. If it wasn't for that trolling, that would have been a new record. It would have been a new record by about 20 seconds. No, sorry, 30 seconds. That would have been a... If I hadn't been trolled in Go of Fortress, that would have been a sub 102. Yeah, I was running my own splits here just to keep track of stuff. Oh well, it does happen. Like, I expect things to happen in this game when I do runs. But this was, I will say this much. I will take that for a marathon run. If that was all the trolling I was gonna get, I will take it. That was a really good run. Oh, outside of that one bit. All right, what do we got next? I'm gonna look at the schedule. Oh, hey, we got Star Tropics next. You know you want to stay tuned.